Welcome back. So yun, part 2 na ng Tales of Arise from Bandai. 25th anniversary release nila. Anyway, so thank you again. Tuloy na natin. So hindi ko pa na-download yung free DLCs, yung like costumes and everything. Tsaka na lang siguro. So, at try ko ngayon ay reminisce. Okay. So, nakita ko na to lahat eh. Tuloy na natin yung story.
A master core, huh? Now I see. So that's why Balsef's cronies were so desperate to catch her.
Is that what it's called? The jewel in her chest?
Oh, right. You don't remember a damn thing, do you? Fair enough. Guess it's time to fill you back in. Tell me, you ever wonder why we Danans are made to work ourselves to the bone, day in, day out?
Well, when you put it like that, I always just assumed we were mining resources for them.
And don't you think it'd be quicker if they used all that high-powered tech they have? Why go to all the trouble of relying on weak human labor? Listen, what the Renans are really after isn't resources or minerals. It's astral energy. They're harvesting the astral energy that sleeps inside all matter in life forms. And they're doing it the same way they have for the past 300 years, using us Danans as mere siphons.
Right. They have machines for minerals, but extracting from Danans requires spirit cores. Any astral energy collected passes through a spirit vessel on its way to being stored in a master core.
But why go to the trouble of collecting all this energy in the first place? Do they really need all that juice just to use astral arts?
It determines the Sovereign.
Sovereign? Is that the Renan ruler?
Exactly. 5 lords, each doing whatever it takes to gather as much astral energy as they can and store it in their master cores. Whichever of them manages to accumulate the most power at the end of their contest is crowned the ruler of the Renan motherland. A new crown contest, as they call it, is held every decade or so.
So you see, the master cores are the receptacles in which the lords store their power. And we Danans are sacrificed, so the Renans can choose their new ruler.
That's insane! You're telling me that's what our people have been dying for this whole time?
Relax, hero. You're not the only one who's bent out of shape about the whole thing.
Chill ka lang, kuya. Masyado ka mainit eh.
There are 2 things that I haven't been able to get my head around yet. What business would a Renan have stealing a master core? And what's the deal with that blazing sword?
I think the sword is a physical manifestation of the master core's astral energy. As for why it took the shape of a sword, well, I don't know any more than you do. Honest.
And that stuff about needing your permission to use it? What was that about?
I'm the only one of us who can control the master core to some extent. Without me to adjust the flow of astral energy, the sword can't take a physical form.
What do you want out of this? You may be one of them, but you don't strike me as the ruthless oppressor type.
I'm going to take down all of the lords.
Never thought I'd say this, but I like the cut of your jib, Renan. Very well. As far as we're concerned, the struggle continues either way. And with that sword on our side, our chances of victory just increased. That is, of course, assuming we can count the 2 of you in.
Fine by me. After all, it sounds like we're after the same thing anyway.
Honestly, I'm still a little confused by all this. But if it's a choice between this or going back to being a slave, then I choose to fight.
Then it's settled. Together we'll overthrow the Renin Lords. And first up on that chopping block is Balsef, the wild beast. Sound good?
Yep.
I've gotta hurry.
We have another secret hideout in Ulzebek, not far from here. We should be able to meet up with our comrades there.
Wala pa ba ako nakuha gamit? Strategy system. So, ayun. Mga ilaw. Ay. Collect.
We should be able to eat this. Whenever you find some, make sure to grab it.
Alright.
It's edible, huh? Good to know.
Definitely.
Yun. Ano to?
That is one enormous stray.
I don't think we can take it right now.
Yep. Siyempre, kalabanin ko yan.
We've almost made it to Ulzebek.
What's this thing?
Joke lang. Ano ko sira? Tayo sa dalawa lang. Pero may kintab dun eh. Sige, try natin. Sana kayanin namin. Ano, pangit. Ito na yung bida. Oh! Ipit ako.
I'll take you all on.
There! Go! You're mine!
Try harder. You're surrounded. Just stay calm.
Mega Ray!
This is it. Dig deep. Guess we gotta
Let me
roll
help.
with it.
First aid!
Now I can let loose.
Mega
Ready
Ray!
through. Swung talent.
There! Help!
Swallow blade.
Mega Ray!
Heal mo ko, heal mo ko.
Run you through.
Here, let me help!
Talent storm.
Here I come. Cannon. It's over.
There!
I'm on it.
Nice.
I won't rest until I'm the best I can be.
Still striving to be
Alright.
on par with the Lord?
You simply can't be too strong when battle is a part of your everyday.
What's this thing?
Okay, and Thank you guys again for visiting the channel. And please hit the like button, subscribe, and tsaka yung notification bell. Pahit na rin para ma-notify kayo once na mag-upload ulit ako ng video. And bumating pala ako sa shorts, YouTube shorts. Marami yan. Nakakatawa din naman. Very nice. Cool Zipek. Ito yung maganda sa magandang RPG eh. Yung mga
people,
NPC.
this is it. Ulzebek.
No sign of any Renin guardsmen.
The Renins aren't as populous as the Danins. Probably figure stationing guards in a place like this would be a waste of precious manpower.
So this is where the next safe house is?
Yes. The last place they'd think to look for enemies is on their own doorstep.
That is, assuming anyone actually made it here before us.
Zephyr!
Looks like we needn't have worried. Come on.
Zephyr. So, saan naman na siguro ako mag-iikot-ikot dito. Hindi rin makapala mukha nito ni Kuya. Saka na yan. Ay, may kintab.
What's this doing here?
What's this doing here? But, oh nga naman. So, ikot muna ako saglit. Tapos, tumuntahan ko yung sila Zephyr. What's up, dude? Ilala ko na naman yung mga game na ganito eh. Pupunta ka sa bahay na may bahay tapos kukuha ka ng mga gamit. Lungkot itong bata oh. Kasabi ko na nga ito si... Okay. Alright, so nagkaroon lang ng technical difficulties dun sa pag-record. Nag-overload ata yung capture card. Anyway, so puntahan ko na sila Barret, Zephyr, tsaka si... Sino ba yun? Pangalan nun? Babae.
Zephyr, you made it! See? I told you there's no way Zephyr would have kicked the bucket.
Fine, you were right. So, what's the plan?
Well, we've got an ace up our sleeve and the enemy's in disarray. I say we strike while the iron's hot.
So we're finally going head-to-head with Balsef.
That's right. We can't afford to mess this up. It's now or never.
Then now it is! We've all been waiting for this day for far too long!
Leave the plan to me. In the meantime... Yeah, you two need to do something about your outfits.
I have just the
Outfits.
thing for your size. Stay right there, okay?
Alright.
Ta-da! I told you, it fits like a dream.
Ano ba na pinagbago yung kay ate? Parang ganun pa
I'm
rin.
afraid we don't have any Renan clothing. I could find you some Danon outfits. But something tells me you'd rather pass.
Is this really that important?
In case you need reminding, I'm here because our interests overlapped. Nothing more. At no point did I say I've given up being a Renan. Now, let's play nice. How about you ask Nath and see what he says? He's our one-stop shop for info around here. With any luck, he might just know something.
Alright. So... Try ko i-download yung DLC. As in, now. Right? So, ayaw talagang gumana. Dun sa mga nag-pre-order, kasi I'm using Hong Kong account. Since wala naman PH. Yung pre-order ko is R3. Available lang siya for Singapore, Malaysia, Thailand, and Indonesia. So, ayun. So, gagawa ko ng Singapore mamaya. I-download ko sa Singapore account para mag-apply din dito. So, continue na natin yung game.
Nath, we need your help.
Ah, damn. Never the manpower when you... Huh? Help, huh? What kind? Is it urgent?
Well, no, not exactly.
Well, in that case, would you mind helping me out with something first? The work's really piled up around here.
What is it you'd like us to do?
Anything you can manage. No one cares about us slaves. That's why it's all the more important that we stick together and take care of each other. Check in with that guy over there for details on what needs doing. And thanks in advance.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help. Try to be careful not to stand out too much. You're the only Renan around here, you know.
I know. I was just thinking about how communal it feels here, even though it's only supposed to be slave quarters.
Huh? Oh, yeah. When you put it like that, I guess it is different from heavily patrolled Mosgul. Were you expecting something more depressing?
It's likely a sign that Balsef doesn't think you guys can do anything to him.
What?
I mean, if Balsef thought the Crimson Crows actually posed a threat to him, you'd figure he'd be trying harder to suppress them.
You... No. You're probably right about that. All of the other Danans that aren't with the Crimson Crows accept the Renan's rule as simply a fact of life. From the day we're born. No, probably even before that. It's been drilled into us that the only purpose our lives have is to help select the next sovereign.
If they don't like the status quo, then they should fight it. Otherwise, they're endorsing it either way.
I see it differently, but that's just me. Speaking of Renans, do all of them think about things the way you do?
I won't deny that among my fellow Renans, power and status are everything. However, that isn't what this is about for me. I have something I need to do. And I'll do whatever it takes, and use whoever and whatever I need in order to get the job done. To hell with power.
Itong moon. In, okay.
Hey.
Yes!
I guess. Got it.
Okay, punta sa mine. Malapan kung anong gamit. So yung gagawin. Okay.
I had no idea the Crimson Crows were so active.
You sound pretty thrilled by that.
Thrilled? Maybe. But I'll settle for hopeful. We know now that not everyone is rolling over for the Renans.
Okay. So dito ako sa ravine, sa Andinus Ravine. Okay. Tama ba? Ano to? Puntahan na natin. Puntahan ko na to. Yan siguro yung mga sub-quests. Isama ko pa sa upload or... Tingnan natin. Tignan ko kung... So wait lang. Saan sila? Procurement. Okay. Straight lang. Doon tayo sa taas. Dalawa lang.
An opponent like this should be easy.
First aid!
Here I come! Swallow blade! Slash!
Here's a healing
Rising
arm.
wyvern!
First
Mirage!
There! Help!
Blue escape!
Mega ray!
Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Take it! You're mine!
Ay! Namaan ako.
Here I come!
Go! You're
You're
mine!
finished! Swallow blade!
Sighted! It's over!
Crush! Mirage!
Take it! It's over!
Here I come! You're finished! You're mine!
We managed to pull through.
Pwede mo mag-heal pag arts. Wait. Okay, pwede nga.
Cut it out. Didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to stare?
I know I already asked you this.
Chicks ka
Are
daw
you
si
sure
ate.
we haven't met somewhere before?
What's so hard to understand? I'm Renan, you're Danon. There's no way. Besides, I'm from Lenegus.
Sabi mo lang yan.
Trust me. Wherever you were before you lost your memory, we've never crossed paths.
Lenegus? You mean the same Lenegus that's up in the sky? I've heard it called the Renan's Castle, but I never imagined people actually lived up there.
Well then, where did you think we all lived? Didn't you see the Renan Lords descend for the crown contest?
And how long ago was that?
Well, the current contest started 7 years ago, so...
Then I wouldn't remember.
Just how far back do you remember?
About a year, give or take. That's how long ago Doc found me.
1 year. Then no. I'm sorry, but there really is no way we could have met.
Guess not.
Mga banat ni Kuya, talagang... Ito na yung procurement team.
They're all dead? How did this happen?
Soldiers, that's how.
Are you Iron Mask?
Yeah, I am. Dairon sent me to help. Hang in there!
I'm so glad you made it. In the bushes over there. You'll...
Hang on! Xion, do something!
Resurrect mo.
It's no use. He's already dead.
Damn them! They've killed so many of us, and it's still not enough! They won't be satisfied until they've wiped us all out like pests!
He mentioned something about those bushes. We should check them.
Is this... a cooking pot? But what is it doing here?
If I had to guess, he put it there to make sure a Renan wouldn't steal it.
So even though he knew he was dying, he chose to use the last of his strength to hide it, believing somebody would come for it. I guess you think it's stupid getting killed over a silly trinket, huh?
No. Clearly he risked his life for something he believed in. I would never mock someone for that. However, it will be up to us to figure out the purpose behind his dying act.
We'll make sure it wasn't in vain. If nothing else, this proves that the Renans can be outsmarted. We'll carry out your will, and see it through to the end.
Then we'd better get going. We don't know when those soldiers might be back to make another sweep of the area.
Right?
So this is what it means to fight the Renan.
Sounds like you're kind of scared to me.
Of course I am. But if I'm gonna die one way or another, I'd rather go down fighting.
Items. Ayan. So, instead of mana, CP pala, o tama, yung gamit. Pang... Teka, saan mapupunta?
I hate camping out.
So, punta ako ng tunnels. Pero mag-camp muna tayo. Tsaka, dapat di ko pala muna ginamit yung pang-refresh.
Hurry up and go to sleep.
I can think for myself, you know.
Yeah, but the last thing I need is you dragging me down because you're too tired.
I'll keep that in mind.
I swear you can't walk 5 steps without tripping on a Zoogle. This is getting old.
Yeah? But wasn't it you Renans who brought the Zoogles here from Rena in the first place?
They're not just ordinary animals from Rena. Each of them has been modified to suit a particular purpose. In fact, some Zoogles were originally derived from the animals on Dana. Or so I've heard.
What? You Renans couldn't stop at just the people of this planet? You had to screw with our nature too?
You can get angry all you want, but we have bigger fish to fry. So, are you going to work with me or not?
I will. It's in both of our own interests.
So, this whole you not feeling pain thing, is that for real?
Why would I lie about it? And why would you care anyway?
No, it's just... You know, I can't imagine what it's like, that's all.
As a slave, I'd say it has its advantages and disadvantages.
Oh?
On the upside, when Renan soldiers push me around, I hardly flinch. The downside's that I get injured without even noticing. Which means I could be knocking on death's door and not even realize it.
Really?
Sure. I may be numb to pain, but that doesn't make me immortal or anything. Still, I wouldn't have noticed any of this if someone hadn't pointed it out to me. If not for my fellow slaves, I'd be long dead, lying in a ditch somewhere.
Alright. So, tama na yung usap. Pahinga na. Maganda talaga yung edition na yun. Yung mga parang nag-uusap-usap pa.
Off we go.
Basta kumikintab, puntahan. Wait, saan ba yung mine again? Sa right. Anak ka ng kamote, ang laki-laki mo. Save muna natin. Oh, wait. Ano nga ba yun? Ayun. Sigurado patay ako dyan eh. Ang laki eh. Ano bang level nito ni Kuya? Parang siya ano, yung mga kalaban, sino maglaro ng God of War. Yung parang mga ancient something. Diretso lang. Takbo! Ay! Anyway.
Don't get
Hala.
careless.
Don't tell me! You're mine! Stay away from my friends!
So, patay si yun. Then I'm next. Ah! Ano mag-escape dito?
Swallow blade!
Paano nga ba yung ano? Battle. Battle menu. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, wala tayong Phoenix down. Flee. Kaya kasi ni Kuya yan, daya eh. Wait. Sana si Shion. Sampaluan lang eh. Tama ba? Pupunta na ako dito. Parang mali. Parang hindi ko pala kailangan pumunta dito. Bayan na sayang. Kailangan, okay na akong bumalik dun sa kampo nila. Kalabanin ko na naman ito yung malaki. Kung tatlo kaya eh. Yung malaki kasi yung lakas ng bawas eh.
Out of our way!
You come and face me!
You're mine!
Swallow blade! Take this!
Here I go!
Mirage!
I'm only getting started!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
I'm
Take
only
this!
getting started!
Mirage! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Slash! Swallow blade!
Alright.
Looks like it could be worth something.
Yep. So, dire-diretso lang. Pangit mo, Kuya Kabanding. Nanununtok ka. Takbo. Takot naman pala ang puta.
I hate camping out.
Ayaw mo mag-camp. Mali. Sorry. Doon ako galing. So... ito mga mushrooms. Tayo sa baba naman. Sa baba. May mga gamit eh. Kalabang malaking bato dyan. Oh, may kalabang bato na naman eh.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Got
It's so damn it!
over!
Swallow blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Slash!
First aid!
I'm not done!
Ay, putik.
Try
It's
harder!
over!
Swallow blade!
Here's a healing arc!
Take this!
First aid!
Did you just heal me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
You're
You're
mine!
finished! Slash! Rising Wyvern! Take this! You're mine!
Over!
Rising Wyvern!
This is it!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
There! Go! You're mine!
Slash! blade! You're mine! Rising wyvern!
Take it.
Slash!
It's over. Who wants to die?
You're mine! Rising wyvern! Mirage!
Yan. Nakuha ko na yung mga gamit
Our
na
work is done
kumikintab.
here. Let's move.
I'm right behind you, Shion.
Sayang yung oras dun sa pagbalik ko dun sa pagpunta sa mine. Hindi na pala kailangan. Hindi ko napansin. Since pabalik na rin naman, huli ko na rin ito. Kabahanay ko na itong dalawa.
Out of our way.
You're mine!
Here, let me help.
Swallow blade! Slash! Take it!
Mega ray. Here, let me help.
Slash!
Aid.
Slash!
There. Go. It's over.
Take this! Slash! Swallow blade!
Here's a healing.
Ay, gagi.
First aid.
Strike! Rising wyvern! Mirage! Great! Next!
These little ones
You're
are
next.
hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
You're mine! Swallow blade!
There.
Okay, meron na akong pang-grind.
Looks like we won.
Pang location ng pang-grind sa low level. Sa low level na part ng game. Which is dito sa labas. Sige. Huling laban, tapos balik na.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Here I go.
Take this!
I'm only getting started.
Here I go!
I'm only getting started.
You're mine!
Here I go.
Take this!
I'm only getting started.
Take this! Rising wyvern!
Mega ray.
Mirage!
Go. It's over.
Strike! Rising wyvern!
Take it.
Mirage!
I'm only getting started.
Next!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Hey!
Talking,
Here's a
more
healing art.
pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's
Rising
content.
wyvern!
Mega ray.
Take this! Rising wyvern!
There.
Mirage!
One more.
It's
Mega
over!
ray.
Alright.
Any injuries?
Woohoo!
Okay, may sub-quest din dito kay ate. Pero balikan na natin yung ng sub-quest. What's in a name? After perfect evade of perfect chord, press for 1 trigger. Counter attack. Okay. Hindi pwedeng palitan. Okay. So meron akong 265 Stardust. Ano to? Addition para sa plus yung more dramatic slash. Wala ba tayong healing? Teka, paano pumunta sa taas? Ayun. Sword strike, counter edge. Siguro na lang Stardust. Yes. Saka na lang palitan niya kapag Gemini Aqua. So since si Shion yung support, kailangan niya ng mga evade. Ito KO prevention. Ano to? Tagal pa yan. Ito muna. Okay. So nice.
You're back, huh? Sounds like it was a real ordeal out there. Much as I hate to admit it, there aren't many of us who can take on those Renin armored soldiers. All we can do is make sure we remember those who sacrificed their lives for the cause.
Yeah, they won't be forgotten.
Glad to hear it. Now, what was that favor you wanted to ask me?
Oh, right. Well, you see...
So then, you're wondering if I know of any places where you can find Renin equipment, huh? Anywhere with those damn bright eyes is gonna have tight security, of course. You can't just go carelessly poking around. Unless... Across the wilderness outside Ulzabek, you'll find the Fagan ruins. There's some kind of old Renin castle out there. What with it being impenetrable, I forgot. But with a Renin tagging along, who knows? Maybe you can find some way in. You ask me, though, it's a lot of trouble for some Renin rags. If I were you, I'd get comfortable with Danon garbs.
Those look like the ruins. Let's move.
Are we really going in there?
Yes, now let's move.
Meron bang shop dito para makabili mga bang gamit like potions and like Phoenix down like ano map. Baka sa in meron. Saan yan? Ayun.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Ayun, yeah, meron yan.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh, that's transferal technology. When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Not really,
Yeah,
but it
not
sounds
really.
pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies trying to steal them, right? It's a pretty cool invention.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So?
So,
Technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of
Teki eh.
itself.
I guess that's true.
Pagka-kick din si Kuya. Tama naman siya. So parang nag-i-explain nga na bigla nagkakaroon ng weapon yung character, like the rest ng ibang RPG. Tingnan natin kung anong mabibili natin. Napakamahal naman ito. Hindi na yun. 1,000. So ito yung Phoenix Down ng Tales pala. Sell. Ano pwede? Wait. Can be used component as pag yan. Wala ba dyan yung parang wala rin akong pwede ibenta. Well, wala ako. Ito na ba yung ruins? Ay, parang hindi. Tama. Between... Alright. So thank you again for visiting the channel. Please hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell para ma-notify kayo once mag-upload ulit ako ng video. Okay? Try natin sa next video. Bye!